I'd like to move Ottawa to Western Canada. Would be nice. You never know when someone's able to help you further your issue if you're able to help them further theirs. Doing it because of them, and you're hoping to leave the world a better place because of them. Matt Jeneroux, Member of Parliament, Edmonton Riverbend. So I got in politics when I was really young, when I was about 14 years old. I was paying attention to the news, and I saw that there's a lot of opportunities to make a difference. And I saw politicians often were ones being quoted in terms of what they thought and making a difference in our community. So that was the beginning of getting involved in politics. The Conservative Party for me has always been about socially progressive and fiscally conservative, and for me, that's where I found I fit. I have raising two little girls and a son in this community, and it's always been those have been my values and values that I like to reflect out in the community. So we spend a lot of time in Ottawa. About half the year, members of Parliament go to Ottawa, and we debate in the chamber. We have committees. We spend time when it comes to international relations. We do a lot of that, foreign relations in Ottawa. And then we have our constituency work, which I'm here in my constituency office today. And that's the work of case files, so CRA claims, passport claims, immigration claims. We spend a lot of time helping and supporting our community through this office here. A typical day at work is usually on Eastern Standard Time because that's where Ottawa is. So if back here, it's about 5 a.m. Up and in the office, and often working through things from Ottawa that we see early in the morning, and then the meetings start, and then you spend a lot of time doing meetings in this boardroom right here on certain issues and kind of fun ideas that are happening in the community. Get a sense of what happens in here in Edmonton Riverbend, and then we also spend a lot of time in public events. So was able to cut a ribbon at a new pizza place this afternoon, and those sorts of opportunities to be able to showcase our community is a big part of the role. So what I really like about my work is the ability to make an impact, to influence public policy in this country. It's an opportunity to do that when you're an elected official in our community. So getting to have that influence is important, and then to see the local constituency stuff, the being able to help build a bunch of the growth in South Edmonton has been fun. Being able to see and help individual families get their loved ones here is certainly rewarding. Those are certainly some of the highlights of the work that I get to do. I'd like to move Ottawa to Western Canada. Would be nice, so we're not on an airplane 8 hours a week. But yeah, ultimately, I think it's a profession that here for a short period of time and then get out and allow someone else to do it. I've had the privilege of being able to do it for about 10 years now, and want to make sure that we're helping as many people as we can in our community. I don't know if there's any regrets. I've certainly watched my two girls who started at 3 and 4 when I got into this, so now 17 and 16. And I regret not being able to be at absolutely everything that they would love me to be at. But at the same time, it's you're doing it because of them, and you're hoping to leave the world a better place because of them. Yeah, yeah. My most favorite time in Parliament has you get a lot of interesting guest speakers come through. Vladimir Zelensky came in and was able to shake his hand, and he's a real hero to his country, and to be able to meet him was a powerful moment in Parliament for me. My favorite public interaction is often when we have our public barbecues here in the parking lot. You get to meet so many people, and you get to, often it's just over email, you communicate with everybody, and there you get to see people face to face, and I think those kind of community barbecues are definitely a big highlight of mine. I'd say don't look at politics as a partisan place to go and get your partisanship out. I look at it as it's an opportunity to influence public policy, but there's a real human side of politics, and making sure that you're building friends across the aisle, people who you wouldn't necessarily align politically with, but making sure that you're building those connections and allies, because you never know when someone's able to help you further your issue if you're able to help them further theirs. For Edmonton Riverbend, well, I've been here 10 years already. It's certainly expanded, so we're getting to know this far south part of our riding. There's a lot of rural communities and rural farms down there. I love just how much we continue to grow, but I think we need to proactively plan how we grow, which I think we've been successful when it comes to Windermere and Ambleside and Chappelle and Keswick. That are you building along with the schools? Excellent, but are you building and then waiting for the schools? That was a real concern and why I originally got into politics in the first place when my daughters didn't have a place to go to school because they didn't build the schools. So that proactive planning is wanting to continue to see that as we continue to grow further south in Edmonton.